guys, it's me Jay Woods and I'm here to review some new drugstore products. Usually every winter, close to like the new year, that's when the drugstores the drugstore brands, they start doing their new drops. So I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear 24-hour foundation, and I also picked up the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High. So if you want to see how I apply these, what I think about it, a little wear test, just keep on watching. But before you start, just know while you're watching the video, I wanted to review a self tanner, horrible self tanner, and what is this? My hands, my chest, they're different colors. You're gonna see it. Stop looking at it. I'm self-conscious. Okay, stop looking at it. But yeah, just in case you're wondering throughout the video, like, girl, why every time you put your hands up it looks insane? This is why. I can't self-tan. I can't. But yeah, anyway, to see what I think about these products, just keep on watching. So I picked up the shade Radiant Honey. I believe I'm actually the shade Golden Beige. So if you are my real skin color, which is MAC NC30, you should get the shade that's called Golden Beige. I got the Radiant Honey, which hopefully it'll match my fake tan, because they were actually sold out of the Golden Beige. But yeah, so this powder basically it comes with like this little puff to apply it. So I'm gonna pick up some product. I'm gonna try it first with the puff, see how that works. So as you can see, I definitely have some like discoloration and all that. So let's see, hopefully it'll cover it, because it does say that it's a full coverage powder. Okay, that does not look full coverage to me. Okay, so I feel like this thing is applying it kind of patchy. And I also feel like it is not full coverage. Oh, now it's actually giving me better coverage. Those first couple of swipes, though, I feel like I can still see my freckles and my marks through it, so so that's the difference without it and with it. You see what I mean? This isn't really a full coverage powder, and it's also like really patchy. Can you see that patchiness? Like it looks like darker in some areas. I'm gonna try it on this side with a brush. Maybe that'll apply it better. I never really use those sponge things anyway. Hopefully it'll go on less patchy. Ooh, there's a ton of fallout. If you can see that. Can you dip a brush into it? Ooh. This is not full coverage. It still is not giving me. Right? I'm not crazy. That's not full coverage. And the thing is, since this powder is darker than my natural skin tone, I feel like it should cover even more. Okay, I'm actually going to spray my brush. Hopefully that'll help it become more full coverage. I'm going to spray it just with some setting spray. Right now I'm going to dip it back in. I used to do this with the MAC powder, and it'll make it really full coverage. Okay, I think that did help a bit. Alright, so this is how it looks. I just finished applying the powder foundation. I feel like wetting the brush was a major key. It definitely helped with the coverage. So now I'm getting more of like the full coverage vibe. You certainly have to layer this powder on in order to get this much coverage. The only thing is that I feel like it does still look kind of patchy, like especially over here. Like I feel like right here it looks darker, and on this side also there are just certain areas, like right here it looks like darker, like it sort of grabbed onto certain parts of my skin more than others, which is annoying. I want it to all just look perfectly flawless, you know? But I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back to try the mascara. Alright, so this is the Sky High mascara from Maybelline. It's brand new. It has a silicone tip. Basically this is supposed to be like a lengthening mascara. Again, don't mind my horrible tan, okay? Don't judge me. But this is what the wand looks like. So basically it's silicone. It's supposed to be lengthening. I think it has those fibers in it that lengthen. So we'll see. I always apply my mascara by looking down and then just rolling it on. So that's what we're gonna do here. And I do a lot of coats. I just keep rolling it on. See, like a normal person might stop there, but not me. I'm a psycho when it comes to the mascara. I'm so crazy. I have to keep going and going and going. One thing that was interesting about this was when I was purchasing it, they have two options. One of them is waterproof, and the other one, which regularly we would call it regular, they call it washable, which, have you ever heard of it referred to that way? Usually they'll just say waterproof or it won't say anything, but with them they're like waterproof or washable. I'm like, washable? I never heard that before. Oh, this is giving me some long, sexy lashes. Dude, look at that. That's a huge difference. This side, it literally looks like falsies. It looks so pretty. Like I said, I go ham, so I'm gonna keep going because I'm crazy. But wow. Those are some freaking results. Like on this side I had no lashes, and on this side they are so long. Alright, so I just finished my makeup. These are my results. So first of all, speaking of the powder, I feel like when I first applied it, it did look patchy. However, once I applied the rest of my makeup, I feel like it took away some of that patchiness, because especially around this area, it was like a bit darker, but I feel like once I added my bronzer, my highlight, all that, I feel like it really blended in a lot better. It's so awkward, I'm holding back my hair. But yeah, I feel like it looks pretty good right now. Ooh, the coverage. Ooh, stop looking at my horrible tan. So yeah, I think that it looks pretty good now. I did not spray any setting spray on it just because I want to see how the foundation actually works on its own. I know that obviously if you do have oily skin and you want this to last all day long, you would put a setting spray on it, but I want to see just how long the foundation lasts on its own, because it says it's 24-hour wear. Full matte coverage and waterproof. Ooh, I might have to do a cry test with this. So yeah, we're gonna see how long this lasts. I'll be back in like 8 hours to show you how it looks. But I just want to give you my first impressions now. So my first impressions, now it is looking a lot better since I had some time to settle into my skin. But in terms of the mascara, oh my goodness, I love it. I read that it has bamboo extract and fibers in it. I don't know what that's supposed to do for my lashes, but it's doing something, okay? Because my lashes are looking amazing. I love the brush. I feel like it did a great job of separating my lashes because, as you saw, I put on like 20 coats when I do my mascara. But yeah, so the time is now 6:08, which means that I probably first apply the foundation at like 5:30, because when you're filming everything goes by slower. Yeah, I'll see you in a few hours and we'll see how this is holding up. Alright, I'm back with an outfit change because it's freezing in my house, but the time is currently 1:41, which means I've had this on for over 8 hours, a little bit over 8 hours. So this is what my skin looks like. I feel like it held up pretty nicely, and it did a great job with oil control, just because I'm usually really oily, and I feel like right now I only see oil on my forehead, which is pretty good. Do I think my foundation looks good though? No. The same issues I sort of had with the foundation I still have, where it just looks kind of patchy in certain areas, especially around here. And then also it's supposed to be full coverage, but if you look right here, like you can see through my skin like my acne marks. So I feel like that isn't a true full coverage foundation, because you shouldn't be able to see it. I would have gone easier on this if it weren't for the dang Maybelline full cover powder, because that covered all of my acne marks completely, and is cheaper than this powder. So there's no excuse, L'Oreal. So this powder is $11.99. That Maybelline one was $8.99, and it honestly gives me better coverage than this. This did last all day though, so that is pretty good. I feel like rather than use this as a foundation, I would just use this as a like finishing powder. So I would just do my foundation and then just pat some on top, because I feel like once you build this up, that's when it starts to get patchy. It's just like, it's difficult because it's like, on one hand, you have to build it up if you want it to look good, right? If you want to get like full coverage. but once you build it up, it starts to get patchy, which sucks. So I feel like with this, if you just do like a single layer, if you don't need that much coverage, then you'll be good, it'll be perfect. But if you do need a lot of coverage, this might not be the best foundation for you. So yeah, tell me what you guys think down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.